Hi. Let me just bring this into focus. How are you? It's... What is the time? 0:24, 24 minutes past midnight on a Tuesday night. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was watching Taskmaster, which is amazing if you haven't seen it. It's on Dave, but I'm sure if you're in America you can find it somewhere. We've got one more map to investigate on the treasure hunt. One more smuggling ring to find. We still need to open the cargo door in Guts. Communication device in the hardware lab that's locked. No idea where that psychoactive particle injector might be. And we've got to give the medicine to Michaela, which is target number 1, and then access the control room, which, with a bit of luck, will unlock the doors, because currently we can't get anywhere very interesting. But I do want to... I'm definitely going to do some fan fiction for those guys. I do want to tag someone, anyone really. Guy Kroll, let's take you. So before we leave this place, we'll, well, I guess get everyone. Not that way. And hello, two viewers. How are you doing tonight? This morning, this afternoon? I don't know where you're from. Alright, we've got an hour and 40 minutes to make it to Michaela. Hopefully we'll make it.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Yes? No, I don't need healing.
Repair is needed. Please contact
Oh God, Morgan, you
The one true
surprise
gamer.
the hell out of me sometimes. Please, right at the neck. Just look for the marks. It was harder when I was doing it myself. Oh God, I can breathe again.
I mean, the art...
Feel my legs. I still have some spots in the eye, but those should clear up. Thanks, Morgan.
The art style is very Dishonored, isn't it?
I can walk. Thanks, Morgan. I was fighting to breathe there for a bit.
It's just, like, with the light on you can't really tell, but with the light off, hopefully the brightness is good enough for you guys, but
I don't know what I would have done without you.
they just look damaged.
Let me catch my breath.
In a...
Make sure I can stand, and I'll be alright. Now.
system alert. Repair.
in a very normal way. But I digress. The One True Gamer, hi, hello. And you love this game, but it's in space. Yeah, exactly. It's like Dishonored, but in space. It really is. It's got so many dark parts to it. I almost wish I had the heart from Dishonored so that I could find out what's really going on, but the emails do a great job of revealing it, which in many ways impresses me all the more about the use of the heart, because they managed to apply like a backstory to Dishonored. I mean, they had the notes and stuff, but through the heart, even though it was a little bit random, but you felt involved. But yeah, this is BioShock meets Dishonored, and frankly it couldn't be better. Like, I don't know, I mean, Zelda aside, obviously, but I don't know how they could have made a much better game. This really is, it nails it so completely. The powers and everything.
System alert. Repair is needed. Please
Alright,
contact
downstairs we
qualified
go.
engineer.
Let's do this thing.
I wondered how you would react to finding Michaela. You risked your life to help her. It makes me think the neuromod extraction didn't erase everything. Not completely. Perhaps particularly strong memories still leave faint impressions. Intuitive feelings. Or maybe you're simply more compassionate than I expected. Are you sure it wouldn't have been better to... I don't mean to be insensitive, but when she finds out you intend to destroy Talos 1, she might react strongly given that there's no way off the station.
So, Jake, I think earlier, maybe not Jake, it might have been someone else, and if it was, I apologise, mentioned that the frame rate was going to drop in here. And I did play ahead a bit, and whenever I looked down, the frame rate just went awful. But actually, it seems to be holding up right now. I'm not sure why. But I just came in to see what was here, which is how I knew to look straight for the nightmare, but I didn't explore much further. Okay, so the light doesn't do that any favours, but there's a something over there. A phantom, okay. Can't really see through from there. But that's locked, so maybe there's a utility thing somewhere. And if you guys, oh god, haven't been on in a few days or seen me play in a couple of days, we got like a power boost jump, which is pretty neat. And I'm actually swimming in neuromods right now. I've got 11. And I think the next one we're going to take will be the Gunsmith 2, so we can upgrade the laser gun thing, the pew pew with a zappy gun all the way up. But I'm just going to head back up the stairs. Presumably, if we fall down here, I'm hoping I should have saved before I did that. That was very foolish because now the nightmare's here. But I'm hoping. Yeah, there we go. Repair right by it. And now let's pop back up. Because the one in the neuromod department, the repair was right by the thing at the bottom as well. But yeah, I should have saved in case it wasn't. Okay, down a floor. Should I go maybe and alert the nightmare so that the quest starts? The One True Gamer, it is like Bioshock, Dishonored and Aliens combined. Yeah, they actually managed to get like a good sense of terror into this. Hideye, how's the game? It's good. The One True Gamer, so many secrets. I don't understand why it's not scanning anymore. I mean, I guess maybe because I haven't taken enough. Oh! I definitely should have saved before that. That was just foolish. And I don't know why I was shotgunning him. There were many better options. But I'm not sure where our last save is.
System alert.
Oh god, back here. Well, at least she's
Let
standing
me
up.
catch my breath. Make sure I can stand. I'll be all right. Now.
Okay, so it's not too far. Because actually all I really did...
React to finding Michaela. You risked your life to help her. It makes me think the neuromod extraction didn't erase everything. Not completely. Perhaps particularly strong memories still leave faint impressions. Intuitive feelings. Or maybe you're simply more compassionate than I expected. Are you sure it wouldn't have been better to... I don't mean to be insensitive, but when she finds out you intend to destroy Talos 1, she might react strongly given that there's no way off the station.
This is what I meant to do last time, essentially. Alert the nightmare, because it's going to take us at least 3 minutes to circle down here. Okay, that's back by the entrance. There wasn't really anything of interest on this top level, was there? What's up there? I wonder, if anything. Actually, for reals, what is up there? Okay, I'm going to save here because I will fall off on this exploration. Maybe I won't. That seems like a not infeasible jump. Yeah. Unfeasible, I guess I mean. And after all that effort, there's not even like a... I mean, I would have appreciated if they'd put like a banana peel up here. You know, like, well done for getting here, but there's nothing. Here's a banana peel. But the fact that they've gone to the effort of building this and putting nothing here is... I'm not sure whether I'm super impressed or super annoyed. Alright, we can drop down to the next level. Is that the next level down? Are we still on the... Yeah, okay, we're back on the top level. Where's the next level down? Here. Button. Alright, save here, because there's definitely going to be a fall. As suggested, there was a fall. I'm not sure how to progress this. Maybe it's up there, but... What the hell is that? Yeah, okay. We're going to worry about that in a minute, buddy. First I want to get over here. Alright, made it in one piece. Barely. Maybe some health? And then are we going to get into a sniping war, or is this going to be, no, let's just... Yeah, in the end, I couldn't really be bothered with trying to be clever about that. 2 shotgun rounds, and a little bit of side use, and it's all over. And I've got a... chipset, this one, which slowly regenerates psi over time. No idea where I got it from. But what I'm going to do, definitely, I'll do a guide, I think, for human and alien playthroughs after this, because I'm intrigued by the 2 options, and look at recommended bone charms. As Jake has said, bone charms, they're essentially chipsets. And how early you can get them. So things like Psi back is pretty powerful. Chipset. Because apparently they're not random, which is interesting. Performing a sneak attack restores some health. I feel like we had that already. Maybe not. Oh, I've got 2 of those. Does that double up? Is it going to regenerate twice as quickly? Atmosphere control room, great, I guess. And a neuromod. 13 neuromods. I think it's time to invest in proper weapons. Gunsmith 2. Security, we're maxed out there. I guess let's take some more health. It definitely means less death. And then let's throw some... we got 5 upgrade kits. A few people have said to me that this is the best one to upgrade, so let's get it done. Power 9-second stun, 15 meter range, good finally, 15 shots in the clip, magazine, battery, whatever, and a recharge rate of 0.75 seconds. We can do better, but we'll get there. Am I enjoying the game so far? Yes, very much so. It's one of the best games I've played this year, certainly, possibly in the last couple of years. The thing about Dishonored 2, as much as I loved it, and as much as The Clockwork Mansion will stand out forever as one of the best things I've ever seen in a game, like it's top 5 easy for life. It's never going to get knocked out of top 5. Currently it's like top 2. But I just felt Dishonored 1 felt like a bunch of levels connected together around a common theme, if that makes sense. Like there was a cogent story that linked everything together. Dishonored 2 felt like a bunch of set pieces. And they were beautiful set pieces, and every level stood incredibly well on its own. But like with Dishonored 1, stuff you did with Granny Rags in the first level came back to haunt you towards the end, and like there were different interactions with Meat Cleaver, or whatever his name was, and you just felt like the whole thing was linked up. But again, Clockwork Mansion, I mean, need I say more? That was the first time you push that button in the Clockwork Mansion and everything moves. It was good. Sorry, I'm catching up on comments. I use your channel to inspire me in starting my own YouTube. Cool. How's it going, The One True Gamer? I do this for fun. So I hope you do too, but I hope you're very successful. Upgrade the fire speed. Is that the one thing that I didn't upgrade? Recharge rate. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. I want it to charge quicker. That's Mimic? No, is that just a free neuro mod? Wow. Yeah, the frame rate seems reasonable. I've been making no effort to pick things up. This is the first time I'm actually seeing stuff, so... Sorry, no effort to scan stuff, but this is the first time I'm seeing things that you can pick up. I should probably invest in leverage too. The frame rate might be dipping a little bit now. Alright, this is where we came from, right? There was nothing really of interest up there. Well, I mean there was, but... Do you know what I'm thinking now? That I didn't actually explore that as well as I could have done. We did though, right? We got to the end and there were some phantoms and it was fine. Why am I second guessing myself here? Yeah, the frame rate's definitely dipping now. Okay, what's the next level down? So wait, actually is the roof is the next level down. Was there nothing else other than the nightmare down there? I'm now incredibly not wary but aware of pipes. Just because after that last place we were in where there was a dude halfway down the lift shaft on a pipe, like basically falling off but not quite, and felt a bit cheap. I've looked around there, okay. Is that the level I just scoped? How many points? 1, 2, 3? Yeah. Okay, so that's the next one down. Is that a body there? Yeah. And then there's another level down after that. Is there anything in the middle in between? There doesn't look to be anything on that roof. I guess this is comparatively quite a big room compared to a lot of the other places. Okay, there's a kind of mezzanine floor here. And there's Guy Kroll. The recharge rate of it's maxed out is crazy. Are you going to upload all live streams? Ezio, yes I am. Sorry, I will... they auto upload, but I set them to unlisted. So I will set the outstanding 6 or so at the moment or 3 maybe, live after this. Sporks, you're so patient for this part. I just run my way in and don't even care about the enemies. Well, I've just been dying a lot, so I know how boring loading screens can be, but more importantly, I know how frustrating it is when I forget to save between checkpoints, and so I'll just do something really stupid, which if I were on my own I wouldn't care, right? I'd be like, oh, okay, 5 minutes of time, I'm done. But I feel really bad when it's you guys having to watch me do the same stuff again. Because I know other streamers are, you know, actually good at games. Reactor access, new keycard. I did like a full circuit around here, right? See, this is what I mean. Like, again, on my own, I'll loop round the same stuff multiple times, but won't really care. Now, the other thing I wanted to check here was whether or not it matched. I think the last remaining... I'm mumbling again, but the last remaining treasure hunt that we need to find is ELB. Okay. What's that? Basement 1. There's a fly on my screen. I thought that was a fly crawling across the game. But ELB. ELB's basement 1? I mean, regardless, it's definitely not in here, is it? There's like nothing that's even close to matching. Ezio, thanks, love your stream. Well, thank you. Have I been along here? I've definitely been along here. Yeah, it's like when I uploaded, I did a couple of live streams of my Fallout, just tinkering with settlements. Fallout 4. Which people seemed to quite enjoy, actually. I was quite surprised, but I was just almost incoherent. Should we, yes. Oh, really? That's interesting. Maybe it's time to invest in leverage too. We've got enough neuromods. Oh, we can go down there in a bit. Let's go get Guy Kroll. Reactor access. Have we already got that? We must do. What? Oh, hello. Some low-level radiation never hurt anyone. What the hell was that? Did I run into an explosive barrel somehow? Yeah, okay. Okay, we've been in the lift. There was a body up there. Reactor security cage. Okay, we'll come back to that. I'm always curious about where and if you can find the codes for stuff before I hack it. Just because, sorry, in the back of my mind I'm always thinking about guides and making them later. So it's like, okay, how do I find that? Which is another reason I always worry, sorry I'm being a bit needy, but another reason I always worry that my Let's Plays are going to be really boring because I'm just doing stuff for me rather than thinking about what you guys might want. But if you enjoy me poking in every corner and abusing saves, then I'm comfortable. Right. There doesn't appear to be much of anything around here, does there? Have I been down here? No. And like you say, Jake, I should have just dropped in here, right? There's like... Now the nightmare's gone, there's nothing really that scary. Oh, I repaired that already. Okay. Have we got the code for this? Yep. Maybe there is, well, there's certainly treasures. I was thinking about this earlier. I do have a life, I promise. But I really like this music, but I think it's because actually it's the only good bit of music in the entire game. And that's not a bad thing, like the rest of the game is very good. But it's just like there isn't actually much other music. Access safety switches. Reactor emergency procedures. Safety control switches 10, 16, 76. Safety control switches for all main utilities must be placed in the off position in the following order before initiating reactor shutdown. Magnetosphere, substation, power grid, photovoltaic rings, gravity, life support, main reactor. Gravity, life support, main reactor, what was it? Magnetosphere. Magnetosphere, substation, power grid. Boom.
Initiating reactor shutdown sequence. Substation power grid offline. Photovoltaic rings offline. Life support offline. Magnetosphere offline. Reactor code shutdown. In 3, 2, 1. Reactor successfully shut down. Initiating main reactor ignition sequence in 3, 2, 1. Gravity online. Life support online. Sphere. Warning. Reactor initialization interrupted. Routing auxiliary power.
Connell, Durachok was supposed to check those diverters a week ago. Alright, Morgan, you're going to have to fix it yourself. Or find a replacement, if we're not lucky.
There was a diverter up there by the lift. Yeah. Can I jump up to that metal bar? Yes. Oh, I should have. Okay, I just made it. There we are, there's a diverter. Let's go and look in the lockup. There were turrets in the last lockup. I just really want to find the code to this thing. Oh well. I feel like on an Alien playthrough, you must miss so much. But then maybe the Alien powers do, to be fair, look incredibly awesome. This one in particular, telepathy, Psychoshock 3, 90 damage, and it nullifies psi abilities for 20 seconds. Like, that's going to kill most stuff outright with a sneak attack. Anyway, let's catch up on comments. Sporks, you're so patient for this part. Okay, are you going to upload? Yes, love your stream. I think there's a door for it. You could stay here and listen to this music for hours. Sporks, I think you could really use the help of those turrets in the room. There's like 4 of them. And as I look back, there's 4 of them. Yes, yes, I think I could. Thanks, Jake. I'm sort of glad I don't look before, because it's like spoilers, but you're actually incredible. You've given me a bunch of gentle hints, which I really appreciate. You're not like, oh, when you get to the end, X, Y, Z will happen. It's more like, oh, if maybe you just look to the left right now, there might be something that would be useful. So thank you. It's like the best gentle guide ever. Stupid cystoids. Stupid sporks. What's that? Like, for reals, what is this? Insert key. Oh, is this where we blow the place up? Fire alarm. I haven't looked for any fire alarms around here. Oh god. You can get all the way up in here. What do we think's in there?
Radiation poisoning detected.
I've loaded the replacement reactor diverters on the freight lift as requested. I asked Connolly to send them down when convenient.
Did I leave the diverter all the way up there? I bet I did, didn't I? Oh! Shiver me timbers. Yeah, jumping on this is so spongy. Unless, like, you actually latch onto a ledge, it's a bit hit and miss as to, like, here, see? Push it once, walk up. Jump here, I'll be fine. It should hook me up. But, like, now because... Okay. Sorry, I'm just whining. But still, it's just unnecessarily sticky. What do anti-rads look like? There.
Alien threat detected.
Really where? Resume reboot. Yeah, because that's a thing.
Reactor initialization complete. Systems restored.
That did it. I'm showing power to the lifts and the airlocks, but seeing a lot of power spikes and leaks in the coolant chamber. Watch yourself on the way back. There could be other structural damage.
Well, I see. You reset everything. Talos 1 is wide open now. Clever. Reckless, but clever. It's good to see some things haven't changed. I'm not gonna get in your way anymore. Deserve to hear the truth. All of it. Come up to my office.
Morgan, was that you? Whatever you did, I felt it in my gut. If this is some kind of payback. Power's coming back online. And that means the main lift too. I hope.
Sorry I didn't talk because they were chatting, but like I think there were 2 technopaths down there, and I just saw a mimic scuttling away. I don't see any point in taking any of them on. Like, what's the benefit, right? My inventory's not particularly overloaded. It's just going to waste ammo we don't have. It was kind of a close call, but also, if I remember correctly, there's a medic somewhere around here. Yeah, right up here. Jason Gomez, hi. Hi. The hi with many eyes.
Gas alarm went off in the coolant chamber after you powered the reactor back up. The turbines are hydrogen cooled. Now they're leaking. You take a shot and it's your last. It'll be like shooting a grenade at your feet, or worse.
Thanks, Michaela.
Nice work, Morgan. You'll make junior engineer yet. Now, get to the lift. But be careful. No telling what got stirred up in the shake. I'll follow when I can. Meet you at your office. I'll contact you when I get to your office.
Okay, fine. Right.
System alert. Repairs needed.
What the hell are these reployers?
Diagnosing. Fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
What was that strange noise?
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
Is that it?
Please
Yeah, that's saved.
evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Naughty Phantom.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive
Alright, what are we
gas
doing about
detected.
this?
Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or
I
sparks
didn't see you
until
there.
repairs can be made.
Let's... I don't feel like we got anything close to the right amount of crew in the last place. There's still... In my head, there's still a bunch of crew yet to get. Where was the... Okay, it's all the way back. We'll check on the way out. So no explosives. That means glue gun and wrench only, really. Can we
Warning.
repair this place?
Dangerous level of warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Peepo!
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Yes, we can repair.
Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 33%.
Are they all going to be near the ones that are spewing terrible gas? And more importantly, how many other terrible beggars are there? I'm just having a sip of coffee,
Tank
sorry.
integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 33%.
Is that... No, okay, it doesn't... The thing's still spitting gas out. So that doesn't mean that this one necessarily... Oh, it does, okay.
Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 66%.
So then also this one and we're set.
Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 99.79%. Threat of explosive gas minimal. Normal operations may resume pending supervisor approval.
Yeah, ziggits! Where did that come from? What else is there? It's just this thing, surely. Nope. There's more. Is that just a mimic? No, it's a phantom. Let's try and break line of sight for a little bit. Nah, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Like even slightly.
Tank integrity restored. Hydrogen loss reduced by 99.79%. Threat of explosive gas minimal. Normal operations may resume pending supervisor approval.
I still don't entirely have a sense of how high I can jump. Yeah, no thank you.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Where the hell did that come from? Alright, the mimic's fallen down. Where is that phantom? Really? I've been in here. Okay. That's a mimic? Just a regular mimic, but there's also a phantom kicking around somewhere and I'm not sure where. Well, looks like we're good to exit. We might have to come back here later to find some corpses. Who knows? Not corpses. Well, maybe corpses, but people. Okay, we've still got 2 unaccounted for. Power plant, Ian Ralston. And also in the power plant, Miguel Lopez. Which one's closer? Really? Right by the lifts. What about Miguel Lopez? He's on this level in monitoring. Okay, let's grab him first. Can we not trigger that door from the other side? Yes. Where's Miguel Lopez? There. Oh, screw you, Mick. Right. Number 1, who was the other guy? And number 2, were there any other people in any other departments in the power plant? So the other guy was Ian Ralston. Life support. Nope. We haven't been to the bridge then. Shuttle bay. Have we? Maybe we've been there. Hardware labs. Trauma center. Cargo bay. Nope. Nope. Psychotronics, I don't recall anyone from the power plant. Nope. Nope. Yes, but nope. There was someone from the power plant there, but have we found them? Yes. It's me. Okay, so this is the last person to find. And you are back this way. I kind of feel like, not that way. I kind of feel like you run faster without a weapon, but I think I'm probably just imagining it.
Maybe I can help you. Don't harm me. Diagnosing.
I mean, phantoms aren't even scary now, which is funny.
Try to relax. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
I remember the days when phantoms were terrifying. I guess at some point you do just become so overpowered. Yeah, bit of a frame rate issue there. Oh, the Technopath's still kicking around here somewhere, isn't he? Where's this body? There's no way that body's all the way up there. It's like you say, Jake, just keep running. Where the hell is this thing? It's like another one in the pipes between the things.
System alert. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified
Wait, can I not
engineer.
drop down? Oh, that's super annoying. It's an up jump rather than a down drop. Wait, is it? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, get... Yeah, I was worried about that happening. Wait, where is this guy? No, I just did it again! Come on. Not annoying at all. Definitely not.
System alert. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Should have just done that in the first place. Apologies. The climbing system in this game is really nasty. I agree. It's, well, actually the climbing, that's the wrong way. Frame rate just went to hell. And I fell down. Yeah, it's not so much the climbing system that's nasty as the jumping system. If you don't latch onto something, it just gets all a bit squishy and difficult to place. They just need to make sticking a landing a bit more sticky. Like jumping from there should just track me onto the high bit, because I'm looking down, I'm kind of aiming at it, it should know. And like that should have grabbed me up, you know? But if you stand right under it and do that, it'll pick you up. But if you try and like land on it, it's kind of a nightmare. I haven't spent any time looking for fire alarms in this place. Honestly, at this point I can't be bothered. If we stumble across one, great, but I'll do like a full sweep when I have to pick up spare crew and stuff. Although we just cleaned out the power plant, damn it. Oh well. We still need to find whatever the hell that... Where haven't I been? Shuttle Bay and Bridge? I mean, presumably it's going to take me to every location, and at some point I'll just need to cycle through them all. It's super annoying the way you can't see local maps for areas unless you're actually in them. Yeah, it's not there. We're looking for... Oh! Was that coral there before? Also, what are my missions? Okay, that could... Oh, Tobias Frost may have the particle... How long has that been there for? Alright, I need to get a crew finder. Satellite communications device hardware labs, now the place is unlocked, we can go back there. Telos smuggling... trouble processing, okay, I do want to wrap that one up, that's ridiculous. And the treasure hunt. Go hear Alex out in his office. So what should we do first? Let's find Tobias Frost. Where is our nearest security computer? I mean, the nearest one is probably just going back and loading the other screen, but actually this is on the way to every other mission. So let's do that. And also, let's maybe hit the office to fabricate some stuff and drop off these collars, tracking bracelets. Oh, good lord.
Scan complete. Sign up.
I'm going to go... I'm just going to leave and go and load it up on that other thing, Tobias Frost. Yeah, I was like on the air and I pressed D and I'm all the way right. Yo, with the keyboard. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't imagine how tricky this is with a keyboard. Well, I tried briefly, but it was a mess. Just because I thought switching weapons would be easier. Because when I was playing 3D, I think I mentioned this on another stream, but when I was playing 3D, as soon as you pull up the weapon wheel with the console, or with the controller, it kills the 3D, so you keep having to reset it, because it gets confused about where the depth is. And also the HUD is too deep in the screen, so if you're like about this close to anything, the HUD's super weird because it's in the stuff, and your eyes don't really understand what they should be looking at, which is an experience in and of itself. Alright, Tobias Frost. It didn't tell us which department he was in, did it? Thankfully it's pretty quick because they're alphabetical by their first name. Life support. Boom. I'm tempted to wait the nightmare out, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot about this game that is a little bit sloppy. Because I feel like Blink and Farshift in Dishonored were actually quite precise tools because you could long distance latch onto stuff. So you'd hold the left trigger to aim it. I don't know why I pulled the left trigger there, but you hold the left trigger to aim like a far reach or a Blink, and it shows you exactly what you're going to hit or not. Is there a lock to the door? No, obviously not. Oh crap, and there's an electric dude. I mean, I'm surely gonna die here, right?
Vital signs critical.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna use any health, that was ridiculous. Okay, so 2 electric dudes, like bungholes, spawn in there. Every time. Literally every time. Yeah, I mean, let's go properly kill the nightmare, because that was just a pathetic attempt. That's how you kill a nightmare, my friends. Slide between the legs, shoot it in the balls. Now we just got to deal with these electric dickheads. Excuse my French. I thought I saw something moving over there. And it looked a little bit like a weaver. Yes. Well, you know what we save for weavers? That's right, Q-beams. We probably need to fabricate some new bullets, though. Isn't that lucky? Oh, as if by magic. I do need a lot of spare parts as well, so I'm going to bore you senseless making Huntress Boltcasters. Sorry. Jake said, what the WTF? Trying to avoid the swearing. It's so easy. Yeah, so I've gone full into human, and my shotgun is upgraded to the max, I think. I've got combat level 3, so my attacks do 125% extra damage. I've got firearms, so they do another 50%, and chance to critically hit increases by 10. And sneak attack was the first attack that I did, which does 200% extra. So I kind of smashed him for like 400 with the first hit. And then time was slowed down, so he couldn't react. Yeah, suddenly there's like a spike in this game where it gets very, very easy. But for the first, 3 or 4 streams? Maybe many more actually, until probably the one earlier today. It was a hard time in combat, but then suddenly it got super easy.
This is Dr. Igwe. I've made it to your...
And then I also realised that these are the best way to make spare parts, because they don't cost any metal. And you have a whole bunch of the orange stuff, whatever they make.
What are you? And why are you speaking in Morgan's voice?
I am January, Morgan Yu's personal operator.
Well, January. Sorry. Your arrival was a bit of a shock. Quite a day today, you know.
If you're referring to the...
Sorry, I should listen to that really, but... Where is the recycler? Just around the corner.
Infestation of Talos 1, Dr. Igwe. You are correct. You are one of the few survivors.
Yes. Wait. Is that fabricator functioning? I might be able to make use of it. With your permission, January.
You have authorization to work to the station, Dr. Igwe, and manufacture anything that will assist Morgan in containing the Typhon.
I'll remain here in your office until return. Maybe it will be of use.
Proximity sensor reset. Scanning target. No alien material detected.
I can't even be bothered with these electric bungholes. Does this thing not have range? I know it does. Why am I even in here? Am I just wandering aimlessly at this point? I apologise. I know, I want to get to the recycler. Where is it? Oh, there. Like, literally straight ahead of me. Anything else to throw in for metal? That's a lot of EMP charges. Two neuromods. There's still quite a lot if I want to complete everything, isn't there? There's like another 40 or something, at least 40, maybe 60 that I need. Right, actually, for reals, what are we doing and where are we going? Objectives. Tobias Frost. Okay, we definitely want to find him. Okay, so all the way back up to the top floor. And he's in some sort of maintenance shaft. That was probably a bit foolish, but I'll save anyway. Oh, that was a terrible miss, although somehow it killed it. Wow! I shot like the ceiling there. I feel like combat alertness, or whatever that skill was, also massively improves your auto-aim. This is my problem with Overwatch, you see. I'm ranked like 1800 maybe? Because my entire life I've been playing with a controller, so trying to get to grips with a keyboard and mouse is just not much fun. Alright, where is Bits? Why do you keep saying that? There's definitely, I'm not alien.
No alien material detected.
Oh, because of them.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
I've got so many of those, it's not even funny.
No parts left.
Wow. Yeah, this thing fully upgraded just destroys them. Alright, where's this dude? That thing's... Where to go? Alright, I'll fortify it.
Thank you.
Yeah, he is, he's in here.
Reset.
That's very sneaky. Psychoactive particle injector.
You wanted to speak to me? Yes, I'd like to arrange a time to oversee installation of a special particle injector in the water treatment facility.
Hang on. You want me to do what now?
I've already confirmed the inlet and outlet fittings are to spec.
And just what precisely is this thing supposed to
Hello,
inject
nice to
into our
see
water
you.
supply?
I'm
Diagnosing.
not at liberty to say.
Well, then,
You can
we
fill
have
out
a
a
problem,
service
Tobias.
questionnaire at the front
Dr.
desk.
Kelstrup has already seen and approved.
I'm going to need to see a signature from Alex or Morgan or something like that. But so, until I see ink on a dotted line, you'll just have to keep showing your special injector to Dr. Kelstrom.
Alright, I kind of want to wrap this open cargo bay thing up as well, because we're basically there. I've just got to open a door, and it's bothering me that it's just hovering in the things to complete. Got to get in there somehow, right? What was the way in? I should have tagged the dude in guts too. Cargo transfer doors malfunctioned. Cargo stalled inside. Okay. Utilities. Yeah, we just need to open the door.
Microgravity detected.
I love the way, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like the shadow is...
Chief Ilyushin?
Oh, maybe
You're
it
alive?
is.
Ike? You made it? Chief Engineer Ilyushin. What the hell? Morgan, is that...
No, that is...
I am January. Morgan Hughes, personal operator. Talk about loving the sound of your own voice. So, it's the three of us. Four of us. Anyone else from the labs or psychotronics? Is that Morgan's workstation? And the fabricator? Chief Ilyushin, please do not... Morgan, come up here when you get a chance.
So, in my head, when the gravity goes off, you're always lying flat because of how... There's going to be nothing we can... Oh, I suppose we can just turn gravity. But, like, you can go really close to the ground, so it never occurred to me that you were standing up. So when I see my shadow standing up, like that, it's really confusing. I don't know. Let's go open a cargo door. Good times, everyone. Good times. But it's the end of my coffee. Bad times.
Microgravity detected.
This is puzzling me. Like, how in the heck do we open that? There's no way in. I had a look at this on another save that I'm running through, and look, there's treasures. It's only 2 psycho mods, Psi-Hypos, whatever they are, not neuromods. So it's not huge treasure, but regardless, like, where's the door? Where's the computer that opens that? Anyway.
Coming through. Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll manage that for you. Imminently.
God, is it going to be this? What has that opened? Did it... If it did open that, that's... doesn't make any sense. No, so what the hell did that open? I didn't hear anything big shuttling around. This? This. The lock-on for the screens, that's good. I appreciate that feature for sure, especially in microgravity.
Operator approach.
Oh crap, what's in here with me? I can't believe that's all that's in here. What about the huge, massive, ridiculous stash of 25 neuromods? That was being shipped out to Paris for the president. I don't know, but it seems like slim pickings for such hard work. Great, a Typhon lure. Just what I've always wanted. We've been in this one, right? Is that really it? Another Typhon lure. I mean, as fun as it is to muck around in zero gravity, and it really is. What am I missing here? That can't be it. Can it? I guess it is. That just seems super lame. There's nothing even flashing. I mean, did I miss? So I'm just going to do one last sweep because I can't believe all that effort was for so little. Oh, yes, okay. There was like a timer and everything you had to get there.
Operator approach. Logging software agnostic. Files removed.
just stopped dead there. Ooh. I know I could just go into the shuttle bay and take the lift, but I thought I'd have some fun in microgravity for a bit. Although now I suspect I needed to take the maintenance tunnel I just flew past. Nope.
Normal gravity detected.
Yeah, we've picked this place apart pretty well, huh? So, what have we got to do? Go and confront Alex. Find the last of the treasure maps. Dump that stuff in the office. That's why I wanted to go through the lobby. And we got to meet Michaela anyway. Got to go back to life support for that. God damn it, why didn't I put that in there? And Melindra's map, wherever the hell that is. It must be somewhere I've been and just haven't looked properly. Well, I mean, it's 100% not here, because there isn't a basement level. Okay, what are we going to do? Lobby? Maybe it's in the lobby. Did we already get one in the lobby? Let's go to the lobby because that hooks up to life support and the hardware labs. And maybe the treasure hunt. Who knows?
The code to my graph shaft. Assuming this still works.
Okay, the turrets are all still functional. That's good news. They took out a Weaver. Awesome. Why is that sprinkler system still lit up? Did I ever eat that thing? No, but when I don't have much health, I think I will. Because honestly, I'm not much else sure what you're supposed to do with it. Was there a mission down in life support? I feel like there was. Yeah, there was, wasn't there? So maybe let's skip back there first, even though I'm aware we've just come from there, sorry. But, that being said, This is, I think, still the map for the lobby, so we can check that against where we're looking for. But it was B1. Yeah, no. And at this point there aren't many more resources to find, that's the other problem. Well, I suppose you can like infinitely farm them from just respawning Typhons indefinitely. It's a shame the nightmares don't give more stuff. Like, they just give exotic material, I think, which is sort of worthless. Because I've got more than I know what to do with. I'm kind of regretting spending those 3 points.
Morgan, Dr. Igwe, are you approaching the crew facilities? If so, this is a sentimental request, but my collection, the gallery of photos the others used to laugh at. Each picture is a decryption key to a set of neural data, connectomes, the guests who came to the station. Among them, Leitner, the pianist, is dead now. We can't let those skills be lost. It's all that's left of them. Please, Morgan, if you can, I would be grateful. I'm sending you an audio file that will open this safe in my room. You can play it with your transcribe.
Okay. New mission, clearly.
Eradicator Auditory version 0.7.
Hello.
Online.
Whitman?
Yeah, that does slide. Okay. I'm not sure I managed it, but yeah, organic. I guess like a SciPack is fine, but really. Right, actually, where am I headed? Water treatment plant down here. I need to go this way. The stairs down. I mean, they're a good source of spare parts, I suppose. Are we going to run into another Weaver, or did we already kill it? Oh, God damn it.
Scanning target. No type of material detected.
Where's that electricity coming from? Is there another one kicking around somewhere? The last thing I want to do is be kiboshed by a mimic while I'm mucking around with stuff here. I mean, do I want to do this? What's going on here? If I just basically put acid in the water for everyone. Is there another Voltaic one somewhere? Oh well. Where's that healing guy? I mean, while I'm here, I may as well get a free heal, right?
Diagnosing.
I almost feel like this is they haven't got the difficulty balance quite right. Although it's nice to feel ridiculously overpowered, to be fair. That was not good. Alright, lobby.
Good evening, Talos. Registration for the Talos Employees Talent Show is now open. See Galen in the crew quarters front desk to reserve a slot.
No, I'm just running anywhere at this point because that was not a nice place to be dropped in at the front of the level. Alright. Where are they? There's the Weaver. Okay. We're Q-beaming you, buddy. And there's still a Phantom somewhere, so let's F5 after that. Yeah, and again the Weavers, it's like a lot of payoff, a lot of Q-beam juice for not very much payoff. And if I wasn't... Oh, look at all these cystoid sacs. If I wasn't keen to explore, I wouldn't really be too fussed about them. How many neuromods have we got? I feel like I haven't picked up many recently. No. Maybe we need to craft some. Ay. Alright, are we doing this neuromod division? No, because it was the hardware lab. Wait, was there a mission over there? No, but anyway, we need to go and see Igwe. Where's my turret point defense? Probably smashed up all to hell. Go on, buddy, you can hold it together.
Thank you.
The trauma center's on the way up, isn't it? So we can heal there. I feel like I haven't really poked around the lobby as much as I should have done. Yeah, like the shuttle bay, have we even been there? And that back room in security doesn't look like it. Well, it's locked. I haven't been in security. I must have been in security. Maybe I have. Maybe I'll just know, look, that back room there as well. Through the sales division, haven't been there. Okay, where's the recycler? There. Let's go to visit that. No, because there's everything we need up in the office.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Yes, an
I
appointment.
didn't see you there. Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing about the album. This won't take long. Good as new.
Why is there coral all the way up here? Is there a butthole lurking? I bet there is. There's going to be a weaver up high somewhere. I feel like I should fortify you as well, but
Tell me again how the decompression happened.
It was very sudden.
Morgan, hope you don't mind. I was using your workstation.
I found the right materials for the glue gun as well. Was able to make several canisters.
I also found some food on the...
yeah, all I really care about is the chipset. Blows that will otherwise kill you leave you with 1 health instead. 5-second cooldown. Boop. Yes,
Way up,
100%.
left it on the desk. Don't worry, they're alien-proof. I checked them, no twitching. To be sure, I let Igwe sample them first.
Pardon me?
I'm joking, Igwe. I wouldn't willingly expose you to aliens. Or anyone else. That would be inhuman.
Great. That was a weird exchange. Glue gun and metal foods. Is that it? Yes.
I've always felt that consciousness is more like music than computation.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Right, where do we put the... That's where the other tracking bracelet is, so... Drop, drop, drop.
You've been
Tracking
trapped in a
bracelets galore.
simulation for 3 weeks. Normally the tests are only a few days long.
I've been trying to see what I can access from here, but most of the systems are locked down. Any luck finding a way off the station?
So I seem to have an incredible amount of stuff. So... Shut up, Igwe, humming in my ear. An incredible amount of stuff, so I'm just making like a bunch of neuromods because why not? How many have we got? 9. There's nothing I really need at this point. What's that one at the bottom? That's Psychotronics chipsets. Sonic aptitude? No. Neurostimulant? Meh. Picking up big things? Fine. Wrench extra damage? Maybe. I guess sneaky stuff, right? Or more health. Let's get sneak attack 2. And then cook 2 more to get see, this is what I mean about the difficulty curve. Suddenly I'm like ridiculously overpowered. And I've got more resources than I really know what to do with. Yeah. Anyway. Did Igwe give me a mission? Gustav Leitner from crew quarters, yeah he did. Mixed signals, satellite, okay let's do that one. Drop point. A
Relatively
Melindra's
secure.
map that was in
Back if
B1.
you need to rest or use the fabricator.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Run away. Jake, yeah, the difficulty I started the first game with hard was like the hell at the beginning. Yeah, me too. Like if you saw the first couple of episodes, I was just dying constantly. It was a mess. Yeah, so I feel like what would be really fun is like a mode above Nightmare on New Game Plus. With like 3 times as many aliens, but you get to take all your abilities with you. And all your equipment. And that way, and you could just repeat it, so you could, you know, without any effort at all, a couple of playthroughs, having a bit of fun, max out your entire thing, and then just do an absolutely insane, full-on, like, everything's dead. It's not down there, that's a dead end. Hello, terrible monsters. Turret's pointing the wrong way. And the thing is, it's just like these guys don't even have anything good on them. Spare parts are always nice. Where's the power blown out here? I like the way stuff changes, although that probably just means there's a Voltaic Phantom somewhere. Why am I trying to go back through that door?
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
No, I think I'm pretty good. I don't know why I'm even bothering, that sound just persists regardless. Stupid poltergeist. Really? I think it's in there. Maybe not. Oh. They really actually hurt a little bit when they chuck stuff at you. Hey, buddy. Okay, this is actually literally where we are. Is it this? Chipset. Rather than trying to work out which one it is. Decreases the effect of EMP damage on your suit and weapons. That seems like a pretty good thing. But now I'm at the point where I sort of want all of these. Do you think I can ditch the Gen 1? No, I probably have to keep them both enabled because one adds a jet, doesn't it? I mean, how often do I get hit by recycler charges? I'm pretty good at avoiding my own grenades at this point. Okay. What was the objective update? I was too busy trying to be cool and slide. Was that the end of it? No, mixed signals. Place the device on the satellite in the exterior. Alright, I know for a fact there's at least one more person we've got to get in the exterior. So let's tag them. I just can't remember which department they were in. Don't think it was Hardware Labs. I think it was life support. Yes. Wait, was that a... yeah, suit dude.
Watch out. Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Job done.
Yeah, they kind of make you play the second time. Yeah, well, this was the thing. Dishonored 2, they added a new game plus at the request of fans, I think, because they didn't originally have it launched, but everyone was like, where's the new game plus? Because it was so weird to like only get to the final level and unlock all the great skills, and being able to use them in the first few levels was awesome when they finally did it.
Microgravity detected.
And I always felt that was the one big letdown of Dishonored 1 as well. The fact that you never really got to use the abilities that you got throughout the levels that you wanted to. I was just trying to get away from those cystoids, but I'd have been better taking the hit. Wow. Alright, where are we going? Exterior satellite. And Mariana. No brakes. Oh, that was close. Is she fully inside? Yeah. Oh, God. I mean, I would call this the guts, rather than the actual guts that are the guts. That made no sense, but hopefully you know what I mean. Yeah, obviously there's a terrible knacker somewhere.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
who is it and where?
Warning. Vital signs critical.
Who is this? Oh, there. Are there going to be more of these guys around? Or am I going to be able to get to Ariana Grande without any trouble? Mariana Arias. I mean, this doesn't bode well, does it? Q-beam.
I can't find an open airlock. I think there's something following me. I keep hearing it. It doesn't make any sense. It's just in my head. Ay, Mateo. David. I love you both. Mom, I'm sorry. I know you were just trying to protect me. I love you so much. Ay, Dios santo.
That was sad. But, I mean, presumably you guys saw the double weaver hell there. So Lord alone knows what they're guarding, but... yeah, well might you run away, friend.
Suit integrity damaged.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. So what are these monkeys guarding? The hell is that? Alright, let's go chase a satellite. I guess that's something we come to later. That was rather close.
Integrity.
It wasn't just close. Wait, did I just fly directly into a... what the hell? Is that not the way out? Oh. No.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, I am against some sort of massive thing. Sorry about that. Will also explain why I smashed up so quickly. Yeah, kind of important to see the stars, I guess. Wow. Oh, we're going to have to speed match this thing. That's quite interesting. Oh, that's fun. I mean, that must be what, like... I mean, if the controls were a bit better and it didn't bleed your speed the moment you let go of the stick, but still. Did that connect, or did I just immediately pull the thing out again? No, that's worked.
Nice work. This should get the attention of that Typhon nightmare that's hunting you. I'm sending you 2 activation signals. The first will direct the Typhon away from you. The second will bring it down on you. Use your transcribe messaging system to fire them off.
That was some pretty hard braking. But straight through the cysto doodads. Cystopods? I mean, the names of these things are generally quite gross, like the tumours and the cysts. It almost feels a bit clumsy. There was a author I've been reading, Robin Hobb, who did some genuinely quite good books, I think. Sort of fantasy, high fantasy. And she came up with really good names for all of her characters, except like one dragon was called Tintaglia, and that's another weaver. And really great names, like, I can't remember any of them, but like good names for characters. But then called a dragon Icefire, which was just really disappointing. Icefire. I can't remember why I was talking about that. Oh well. Wait, what are we doing here? We know the thing, isn't there? Gustav Leitner, crew quarters. I guess we could go and do that. I don't really want to get the last arming key. That feels like it's going to be endgame. Especially since we haven't even found that map. So there's some people in the shuttle bay and some people in the bridge. So maybe let's go and explore those 2 areas before we finish this up. Via the crew quarters, because... Which way are the crew quarters? Not that way. They're going to be where the marker is, obviously. Medbay's back this way though, sorry. My little turret stronghold's doing well.
I didn't see you there. Diagnosing. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire.
Do you know what? I think this game maybe has a memory leak, because the frame rate is now starting to die. Maybe it's just because there's so many turrets and stuff going on, and maybe it's the coral. Who knows? Let's go to the crew quarters. There was one keycard I was still missing as well. Yeah, can't be bothered with that electric guy. I'll get him on the way back up. Or maybe just let him chase me into the turret crossfire. Although they wreck turrets. And I can't really afford the spare parts. God, they don't mess around either, do they? Can we upgrade this any further? I've only got one weapons kit. What do I want to combine it with? That thing's pretty much capped. That thing is not at all. Did that bullet knock him over? Where's that other turret? Oh, it's under there. Alright, so repair. Ugh. I need to use the fabric. Where's the recycler in here? In the cafeteria. These two need to be covering each other. But not quite that aggressively. Yeah. Okay, turret in here if they follow me, that's fine. Was somewhat unexpected. Sorry, I'm just making spare parts. So that I can fortify those turrets, but now I'm actually thinking, am I really gonna ever come back this way? Was one, yeah, there's one thing that's unlocked here. Not locked, sorry, still locked. And I still don't have the keycard. Sarah Elazar. Do I need to smack her over the head to steal her keycard? And more importantly, is this Voltaic Phantom still up here? No. Where's Igwe? I had to play something, no. Chipset. Sneak attacks restore a small amount of psi. I mean, I already have one of those, but sure.
The lock was key to the first concerto Leitner played. It was the first time Maya heard him, and we were both. I felt small in the light of his skill. I can play it now too, thanks to a neuromod, but only in my head.
You used a guest neuromod.
I copied their neuroscans and hid the data on my transcribe. Fabricated my own mods.
Sorry, I kind of missed that, but the Phantom insisted on attacking, and those turrets got smashed up again. It's just, why do I even bother? Just wait, frame rate will bottom out in one area. Let's see if it picks up again here. If not, I might quickly restart the game. Yeah, it's still a bit crappy. It's only 30. Peep-hoo! I like this one health boost chipset thing. Yeah, the frame rate's gone to hell. Why is that turret not upright?
Hello, nice to see you. Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing much. Try to relax. All done. Please focus.
Objectives. Back to the lobby. Find the final drop point, Melindra's map. So we need to go to the bridge and the shuttle bay to check Melindra's map. That's kind of it. Who's that clomping around? Oh, it's another... I'm not sure I can be bothered with him. Okay, I'm going to go and get a drink of water and a chocolate biscuit after I set the lift heading down. So I will be a minute or two, maybe 2 chocolate biscuits. They're very good ones. They're caramel digestives, which are the finest of the cheap chocolate biscuits. They're in the co-op. I always go in with the best of intentions. And buy plenty of healthy things, broccoli, spinach and so on. But invariably come back with like either a box of Ferrero Rocher or some chocolate biscuits for the week. Anyway, down to the lobby. Speak to you in a second.
Good evening, Talos. This is a reminder that the identity of guests visiting Talos is strictly confidential.
Right then. I was going to restart this, wasn't I? Because the frame rate's bottomed out. It really has. But let's see, make a mad dash for Morgan's office. And maybe go the right way.
Why Russia? Why Russian volunteers?
Well, the Russian penal system is quite unforgiving, and their alliance with the Transdai interest economically coincided. It was Catherine Yu's idea. Their mother and Alex saw the advantages.
So, they were murdered because of political convenience and cost savings?
The term murder I would dispute, but I do not wish to lie to you. These two factors made them good candidates for the research development here. It is far easier to persuade a man to volunteer for experimental trials when his other prospects include capital punishment or life in prison.
I would dispute the term volunteer, Doctor.
I have
Morgan.
more autonomy than a typical operator. The contents of the video are sensitive. Only a flesh and blood person could handle the responsibility, I presume.
I mean, will these guys just keep chattering forever? How many voice lines do they
Thank you.
record?
It's a strange feeling. I hold Leitner's gift to the world in my hands. He will live on. I wish my wife could have heard him play again. That was brave of you, to recover the connectomes for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you and Transtar have done for me. I know Alex. He always has a backup plan. He must.
Has Igwe been in a fire? He looks like he had some burns. What was the chipset I got? It wasn't one of those. I'm still waiting for like some good scope chipsets. Regenerate psi on contact with coral. Yeah, okay. Which means we can probably undo that. I guess the scope ones are for the... Wow. I guess the scope ones are for the if you go for an alien playthrough. They seem to boost those mostly. Where are my neuromods, January?
Perhaps the coral is a kind of reservoir of all the energy the Typhon has been accumulating. The discoveries made aboard Talos 1 seem to validate some form of panpsychism. Consciousness is a fundamental force that exists everywhere to one degree or another. It seems plausible, then, that an organism evolved which is able to metabolize complex forms of consciousness.
What are you saying? They eat other minds?
Yes.
That's... How can something like that exist?
You designed me to assist you. I have more instructions, but I can't access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
It was an established process.
Igwe, but... You knew what was in Psychotronics. What was going on in Psychotronics.
Well, yes. They volunteered.
Volunteers? They didn't agree to be killed.
They live on, Miss Illusion. They all do. Their skills, their talents, their achievements. Yet now, they can do so much more. Much like parents passing along their experiences to their children.
Are you serious? Have you ever... Do you even know what it means to have children, Igwe?
Pardon me? What do you mean?
I will do everything in my power to expose what you've done here. What you all did. Say another word, and I swear I will shoot you.
Whoa.
I haven't had much success in calling up more fabrication plans.
He
But I
just
do
said
have a
another
design
word.
for a psychoscope chipset I've been tinkering with.
We got another chipset, or is that the same one as before? Mimic detection Gen 2. Didn't we already have that? Yeah.
I'd be honored if you found some use for it. Morgan? I wish I could make my way to my quarters. I have some personal effects I'd rather not leave behind. This is certainly better than the cargo crate, but I suspect we are still trapped.
I never told you why I altered my medical records. I know you were so sure when you were lecturing me, Morgan, saying I was selfish and... My father, he was imprisoned for questioning the Soviet intervention in India. Many prisoners are lost in Siberian labor camps, but my father vanished. The only thing I knew for certain was TranStar was recruiting volunteers from those labor camps. I came here because of you and Alex and your experiments. To find him, and now I know he was here. I noticed on your computer.
Yeah, sure.
You found a set of names and ID numbers from Psychotronics, from Dr. Gallegos. The Russian volunteers were never referenced by name, but I was able to match an ID to my father. We can pull up his records, archived experiment logs. I've already asked a great deal of you, but if you could find that archive in deep storage, I'll finally know what happened to my father. His name was Yuri Andronov, V01065532. Morgan. I'm feeling much better. Legs are fine, vision's clear. Those boosters did the trick.
Morgan? I hope you don't mind if I use your fabricator. I'd like to help.
I have comfort with such a concept. How many shotgun shells have we got while we're here? We can always use more. So that was a bit of exposition. And a couple of new quests, I think. Michaela's father. Access the volunteer archive terminal in deep storage. Well, let's head down to deep storage and see... Well, let's go to the shuttle bay first, because we haven't been there.
Privyet, Morgan.
Is that... That used to be a way out, didn't it? Have they put it on lockdown?
I'll look for more neuromods while you're gone.
Yeah, you better. Wait, did you have anything more to say, January?
Morgan, the coral is spreading to other parts of the station. I doubt the Typhon are just going to keep building it indefinitely. It must have some end purpose.
It really must. Shut up, Igwe. Alright, where are we going? Deep storage, shuttle bay. Shuttle bay's down here, I think. Yeah. Did we ever go into security here? I'm not sure we did. Certainly not that back room. No matching keycard. I wonder who has that. I can't believe I haven't found that yet. Like, actually for real, where is that? Or can we shoot our way in? Ammo, 8. Oh yeah, I suppose I don't need much more. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it?
Scanning target. No Typhon material detected.
It doesn't have enough of an arc on it. Can I get it from there?
Proximity sensor preset.
All the others are in there. So where the heck is that? I've got the Shuttle Bay key card. And I've still got that guide to finding guts. There must be other people to find in the lobby. I can't have properly explored it. Oh well. What's the time? 2:41. We'll go for another.
Atmosphere conditions.
We'll go for another 20 minutes. What is that? Technopath. Probably best not to shoot him with that. What's he got with him? Turrets. So, EMP bombs are apparently very good against turrets.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
So that's an enemy turret, is it? But that sounded like a nightmare down there.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6.
Didn't it?
Warning, oxygen levels
Yes.
critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Scan complete. Bio specimens required. Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.
I feel like I left a couple of turrets down there.
Diagnostic check. Verbose. IFF. Nominal. Power load. Nominal. Risk. Nominal. Tilt handling error. Please contact engineer.
That was borderline pointless, but painless. Okay, what have we got in here? Not much. Let's head back up to that security computer and download the map. Can I? No, not even close.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
What's this? Frank Jones. Yeah, the frame rate's even pretty miserable here. I think there's got to be a memory leak. I'm tempted to alt-tab and check it out, but... Emails, really? Nothing interesting. Escape. I'm not mad about the HR thing, in case you're wondering. Word of advice, if things ever go to hell... Oh yeah, okay, we read the other end of that. I don't like to be called M, Emmy, or Manny, or anything else besides Emanuela, and I'm sorry, working the lunch shift today, so I can't eat with you. Presumably he asked her for lunch. How about... Yeah, okay. What do you say? That's, I mean, just general advice, guys. I switched up my shift hours today so I could have lunch with you. What do you say? Maybe ask them out to lunch before you switch out your shift hours. I would be happy to switch out my shift hours. I digress. Pod repairs. Yeah, that's a bit stalkery. I need to halt any work on the escape pods. The parts you're using aren't rated for those systems. You'll be informed of a new shipment when they arrive. Keep this to yourself unless I tell you otherwise. Alex. Yeah, okay, Alex didn't want the escape pods working, clearly. Maybe I didn't lay any turrets down here, because it's clear I haven't been here before.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
We were going back upstairs, weren't we? What's the way upstairs? Looks like maybe that way? Oh god, fire. I mean, that looks like a room of treasures. With also potential mimics. Oh, I could have just come in from on top. Alright, what do we got? Have I been in here? Why is there an empty toolbox? If this one's empty too, I've definitely been here. No, I haven't. Shuttle control room. Annie, I know you'll never read this. I ran out of my office when I heard you screaming, but there were too many of them between me and you. You were always really nice to me. You didn't deserve to die like that. Now they're in my office and I'm surrounded out here in this cage. I can't help myself, much less you or even me, even when I try to screw things up. I'm sorry, Scott. Poor Scott. Poor Annie.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Worst shot ever of anything. That's not much, is it? Might as well get the airlock while I'm here. Ooh, there's a hole downstairs. Let's take some radiation, see what's there, and then recycle it.
Radiation poisoning detected. Seek medical attention.
Anything else? No. Okay, those radiation things actually give a pretty good amount of mineral material. Where's the button? Why can't we get into those? That's... Hello? I mean, if you haven't found the disruptor stun gun fabrication plan by then, and you're looking deep enough to find her, that's... Seems like a poor choice of things to put on there. What sort of fabricator man is this? Engineering? Yes. I can hear chittering from somewhere. Hey, raw bear guy.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
TranStar Cobalt 410 Engineering Class Inspector. Ready your suit suckers. Take another one.
I can't believe there's no button on that one. Alright, where are we going from here? What's up there, I wonder? Is it a person? Yes, it is. Ooh.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Shut down the grav shells to keep them from spreading. Utility on my computer. Tooling room, lower level. Scott. Have we found the tooling room? No, not really. There's another reployer. What the hell are those things? Okay, we've got access to there. What does this hook into? Security rooms around here. Okay, good. How do we get in? Around the back there. And we've got the pass for it. Is there anything bad in there? No. Have we been in here? No. Crumpled paper, great. Body.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Wait, where the hell is security? What did I have to part to? I'm really now officially lost. Employee entrance. Security. Neuromod. How many neuromods have we got? That's the first one we've got in a while, I think. Now, where are my Nerf gun bullets? Day 2. I woke up, still in the street. An M35 truck was stopped near me, and the driver was yelling at me to get in. There were several people in the back already, 4 or 5 soldiers and about a dozen civilians, including children. I got in the truck and someone gave me a bottle of water. I asked what was happening, and a soldier just shrugged. I told him I had driven the M35 during my service. People in the truck were crying, and I looked back. The pink smoke was now mixed with grey and swelled high into the sky. There was so much of it, and it seemed to cover the entire city. We kept picking up people until the truck was full. But before we got to the highway, we heard shooting. The soldiers climbed down and readied their weapons. The commander told me to drive the truck as far as possible to the west, then they ran towards the shooting. Yeah, this evacuation thing. We need to find book 1 to complete the set. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna, without human abilities for hacking. What? That one's got an error on it, so... Mind you, I suppose if you're doing like a dedicated playthrough, you don't necessarily need to get all the maps. Did I already have the map? No. Turrets, lifts, big old tunnel there. Bathrooms I haven't explored. Where was this tooling area? Is that over there? So how do I access that from there? And what's up here? Medical bay maybe?
Warning, oxygen levels
And a whole bunch of crew. Help
Please
anyone
keep the
there.
breathing
We're trapped
apparatus
by the
immediately.
escape pods. Let's tag this dude. Alright, I actually think... What's the time? 2:57, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night there. In Far Cry 3 you can suppress a shotgun, I think. Do a face reveal, please. Perhaps another time. Certainly not at 3 in the morning. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you as always for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow morning. Sleep well. Lots of love, bye.